This story is called Tank. I have a cousin, Tristram, who's a hippie in the country and a photographer in the city. He does his thing at a gallery in Swan Lake, and he lives in the back with his old lady and their love child. Tristram drives in 2 days a week to take before and after photos at a plastic surgeon's office on Park Avenue. Sometimes in the summer, I ride in with him. I'm on course to be a hippie, and Tristram's my role model. When I want my dad to get me a suede vest with beaded tassels, or let me paint my room in blacklight colors, or grow my hair longer, I simply point in the direction of Swan Lake. On work days, Tristram wears black Levi's instead of his worn-out blue ones, a white dress shirt, a black leather vest, and a colorful op art necktie. One day he tells me, I can afford to be a little flamboyant at work because I'm a photographer. I had to look up flamboyant when I got home. But I knew buoyant from science class, and the image I had of him happily floating above a bunch of people weighed down by suits and lab coats wasn't totally dispelled when I found the true meaning of flamboyant. I haven't had my hair cut since the summer of Woodstock, and it's even longer than cousin Tristram's. I'm wearing the suede vest he unknowingly helped me get. I'm in my shortest, most faded cutoffs, my favorite tank top, bright yellow, purple sneakers, and a lavender suede hat with a wide, floppy brim. Woohoo! When Tristram pulls up in his Carmen Ghia, he says, wow, that's an outfit. I flash him a peace sign and say, I can afford to be flamboyant too. He laughs. I've never felt more like a hippie. I'm on my way to the offices of Mad Magazine. I've made friends with the guy in the mailroom, and he lets me roam around the office and crack jokes with the writers and cartoonists. I've grown this summer, and the tank top rides up when I walk, exposing my belly button. It's too short to tuck into my shorts. At first, I think the construction workers are razzing me for being a hippie. People think it's funny to say, are you a guy or a girl, when they see a hippie with long hair. I don't mind when the ladies in town say it. They dote on me and covet my red hair. When guys say it, it feels more like an insult, but I try to laugh it off anyway. But the hard hats are pretending I'm a girl, and a sexy one at that. And they're whistling at me and saying what they want to do to me. I'm still walking towards them, and I think the manly thing to do is to continue walking. One guy shouts out, hey Red, Foxy! I think about Red Fox on Sanford and Son and laugh and flash the guy a peace sign. The hardheads gesture back at me. Mostly gestures I've never seen before, except that one where you use two hands to outline the curvy silhouette of a woman. Then someone says something dirty and it makes me blush. I keep walking, still waiting for the moment when they admit I'm a guy, and we all laugh it off. It never comes. The last thing I can make out is, don't tease me, baby, don't leave me hanging. It hits me that they don't think I look like a girl, they think I am a girl. And there's nothing cute about what it makes them want to do to me. And there's nothing about me that gives away my real sex. I want to go back and tell them I'm a guy, but my voice is so high it'll probably add evidence to their misjudgment. Lifting my tank to show them my chest won't help either. I break into a run towards Madison Avenue, then stop dead. I don't want to see the guys at Mad. I don't want any more men to think I'm a girl and look at me the way those hard hats did. And I'm in a city of men, where cousin Tristram has to dress more like a man just to be called flamboyant. With his David Crosby mustache and Neil Young sideburns, no one would ever mistake him for a girl. I stop in a souvenir store and spend the rest of my money on a Mets cap and a big sweatshirt. I gather my hair up under the cap. I'm afraid I haven't done enough, that people will see through the disguise. I think men are trying to look at my ass. I look at my reflection in a window. The sweatshirt completely covers my shorts. It looks like a picture I saw in Life magazine of a fashion model wearing a sack dress. I don't want to be in the city anymore, but it's hours before my cousin will be done with work. I walk a couple blocks downtown, then circle back towards the library and head into Bryant Park to read. I sit on a bench near a lady reading a playbill. She looks at me and does a double take. "Aren't you sweet," she says. "When you sat down, I didn't know if you were a boy or a girl."